Hi, welcome back to Everyday Race. I got the Prius in the garage again. In the winter, it was making squeaky noises, like rubber squeaky noises, and it finally got nice, and I've decided to go ahead and take care of the problem. So I went on rockauto.com and I've looked around at different lower control arms, and I've settled on the Beck Arnley brand for a simple fact that it was something interesting. It said it's got synthetic rubber and it's like a solid piece, as you can see right here, compared to the OEM one, which is like this. So, and today I'm going to install it. So as you can see, I've already removed the driver's side. It's the easiest side because you don't have to lift the engine to get the bolt out. So let's take a look at this Beck Arnley branded control arm and see if it's any good. Alright, so let's open it up and see what we got in there. Made in Taiwan. Hopefully it's better than made in China. Here we are. Let's look at fit and finish. It's got a few scratches here and here right out of the box. It's got more scratches here. So now let's compare it to the OEM. Bam. So the bushings seem to be the same. And these bushings are obviously different. That's why I went with that brand. I want the solid feel without having to install polyurethane, which is too firm. It'd be too noisy. So as we can see, it's very much the same. So next, I want to measure the thickness of this flange where the bolt joints bolts in. So this piece got to be very strong. So first we'll go with Beck Arnley. And that looks to be 3.24 millimeters. No. Zero out. It's about 3.25 millimeter. Next, let's go with the OEM. Seem to be about 3.9, almost 4 millimeters. So the OEM is thicker, so that's not good for a Beck Arnley. Next, let's look at the finish. One thing I've noticed is that this is an open spot right here, which is I don't know if it's might not be good, because this looks stronger, plus there's less chance of crap getting in there. So next, everything looks the same except for here. Now the OEM got to weld all the way to the top, and Beck Arnley got to weld all the way, and then it stops, and then there's a weld over here. That's another thing I'm not a big fan, because it might be weak point right in here. So this side seems to be welded just like OEM, yep. So this is also skinnier on the Beck Arnley brand right in here. So that's another point where you want it to be pretty strong. So in my humble opinion, this arm not as good as that OEM arm. Last but not least, I want to show you the weight difference. This is a Beck Arnley. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. £7. Next, let's take the OEM. £7, same weight. Time to put it back in and see how good it drives. Alright, so there seemed to be confusion about the passenger side control arm bolt, but it's actually pretty simple. Let me show you. Alright, so passenger side control arm. On the internet, all the experts tell you you gotta either lower the subframe, which you gotta take 2 bolts, too much BS, or the upper engine mount, you gotta remove that and put a jack under the engine and clear this bolt right here. So I found the easier way. All you do is you remove this bolt from this mount, 19mm, so it's got a nut in the bolt. Then you use a wrench to loosen this bolt up. It doesn't have enough room. And then if you ever held a flashlight for your dad and all you do is just pull the engine towards you and the control arm bolt comes out. Boom, she's out. Next I'm going to pull on the engine. And get the bolt in. There it goes. Piece of cake. All right, passenger side control arm done. Let's see if it's nice and quiet. Ooh, beautiful. All right, next day. I'm still at it. Drove the car last night after everything got buttoned up, and I had to drive the wheel like this. It was so cockeyed. I checked the alignment, and this wheel is way far off. So the control arm, the new control arm, is apparently just slightly shorter, not by much, but it's enough to make a big difference. So last night I went to my buddy's house. I was gonna break the tire rod loose, get it adjusted, but she was frozen. So today I sprayed some Croil half an hour ago and she is loose. The only stuff that actually promises what it does and it actually does it. This stuff is, whoever came up with this stuff, thank you, brother. So let me get back to getting alignment done, and we'll have the updated drive video. Alright, so after adjusting the alignment on the driver's side only, I've been driving the car for the last couple of days and it feels very solid. If it wasn't with the alignment issue, if I just took my control arms to the shop and have them install it and do whatever, and I would just get the car back, I'd be very happy. It feels like a brand new car, honestly. The noises that were in the suspension, they're all gone, and very happy. So what can I say about these control arms, Beck Arnley? I'll give them solid 9 out of 10. Would I use them again? Probably. They are aftermarket parts, so they're not 100% like OEM, so I would expect a minor inconveniences, such as control arm mounting points being off by maybe a millimeter, so no big deal. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.